On behalf of the National Eagle Scout Association Executive Committee, we would like to thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us today. The webinar will be recorded and posted on the NISA.org website under training. My name is Ross Arnold, and I am the VP of the National Eagle Scout Association Training Committee. Hosting and recording this presentation is Mark Frederick, PhD. If you have any questions after the presentation, you may go to the NISA.org website. Look at the bottom of the page for Contact Us and submit your questions. The introductory slide includes the email addresses of the two speakers if you would like to reach out to them with your questions. Before we begin, I would like to promote our upcoming webinar scheduled for Sunday, January 11th at 3:30 Pacific, 4:30 Mountain, 5:30 Central, and 6:30 Eastern. The topic is an open discussion with the president of NISA, Rich Falstaff. You will have the opportunity to submit your questions before and during the discussion. There will be members of the NISA Executive Committee who will also be present to answer your questions. Without further ado, let me introduce our speakers today, Maya Kamen and Michael Buras. Maya joined the inaugural class of Eagle Scouts in 2019, earned her Eagle Scout rank in 2022. A member of the Circle 10 Council, she helped lead the NYLT courses before moving on to Philmont to staff NAIL. In 2023, she represented female Eagle Scouts in the NISA tent during the National Jamboree. In 2024, she earned the Lawrence S. Mabel Cook National Eagle Scout Scholarship and joined the NISA Training Committee. This past summer, she interned with the Mecklenburg County Council, North Carolina. She is currently a student at North Carolina at Charlotte. Michael Buras started his scouting adventure as a Bobcat, earned his Eagle Scout and Silver Palm in 1965. He has been involved in scouting in the Southeast Louisiana Council, formerly the New Orleans Area Council, for 50 years. As an adult, he has served in various capacities, including Tiger Cub organizer, den leader, Cub Master, District Commissioner, District Advancement Chair, District Chairman, Council Technology Chair, member of the Executive Committee and Advisory Board. He has earned 4 Scouter Keys, the St. George Distinguished Commissioner Service Award, the District Award of Merit, the Silver Beaver, and the NISA Outstanding Eagle Scout Award. Mike is a member of the NISA Sport Team, the NISA Training Team, the NISA Scholarship Team. He is a life member of NISA and a NISA Legacy member. After the presentation, please stay with us for more information. Take it away, Maya and Mike.
Welcome, and thank you for joining us today. This presentation is titled, Keeping the Flame Alive, Retaining Eagle Scouts in Scouting. This is a closer look at what keeps Eagle Scouts connected after earning the rank and what causes them to disengage. This conversation comes from ongoing efforts by the NISA Training Committee aimed at a better understanding why long-term Eagle Scout engagement and identifying opportunities to build stronger connections across councils and communities. One of the most common patterns observed in scouting is that many Eagle Scouts become less involved shortly after earning Eagle, often returning only when their own children join the program. This prompted the NISA Training Committee to ask simple but important questions. What motivates continued involvement after earning Eagle? What drives disengagement? And how can we as a scouting community respond in a meaningful way? To explore this, we reached out to some current and former scouts who have earned the Eagle Scout Award. While the number of scouts we contacted was relatively small when compared to the more than 2 million Eagle Scouts nationwide, the insights it provides are invaluable. These results don't represent every region or council, but they offer us meaningful insights and helped us in identifying key themes worth discussing. As Scouters, you may conduct your own study, asking the sample questions of your Eagle Scouts who are currently registered in Scouting and those who are no longer engaged in Scouting, so you too can gain insights into why your Eagle Scouts stay or leave the program.
The first question asked was straightforward. Are you still active in scouting after earning your Eagle? Out of the scouts who responded to our question, three-fourths said that they're still active in scouting, but this number is misleading. We found that a majority of scouts who volunteered to answer our questions were still engaged in scouting. If you also reach out to your Eagle Scouts, you'll probably discover that it's harder to communicate with scouts who left the program. But for Eagle Scouts that remained in the program, it demonstrates that for many, the Eagle Award marks not the end of the journey, but the beginning of a sustained service, leadership, and mentorship. These results highlight the lasting impact of Scouting and the continued importance of cultivating opportunities for engagement beyond earning the Eagle Scout Award. We asked Eagle Scouts what factors kept them involved in the program after earning their Eagle Scout Award. The most common response was a desire to give back, a sense of responsibility to support the organization that shaped their youth. Another common answers included a continued sense of purpose, the camaraderie of fellow leaders, and a strong personal connection to the scouting mission. On the other hand, for those who are no longer active, the leading factor for disengagement was a lack of time, especially during the college years and early adulthood. Some respondents also cited feeling disconnected from their troop, district, or council, with one individual specifically sharing that he felt unwelcome due to being different. We asked scouts, what is keeping you from getting reinvolved? The overwhelming answer was time. Life after high school moves fast, with education, careers, and family taking priority. However, many expressed genuine interest in returning to scouting if the right opportunity came at the right time. This reveals a crucial insight. Many Eagle Scouts haven't lost their passion. They simply need a pathway to match their current stage in life.
The last two questions focused on long-term retention. Any recommendations to keep Eagle Scouts in Scouting? And is there anything that would entice Eagles to stay? The most popular suggestions including creative, creating programs specifically for Eagle Scouts, such as exclusive service events, social gatherings, or skill building opportunities, and more active outreach from councils to invite Eagles into leadership or mentorship roles. These responses point towards a widespread need, purpose beyond the award. Eagle Scouts are seeking opportunities to contribute meaningfully and in an age-appropriate way. A key takeaway is that many Eagles are looking for purpose beyond their award, and they want a clear, intentional way to stay involved. Many don't even know about NISA, let alone whether their council has a NISA committee. With targeted programs and proactive engagement, it's easy for Eagles to disengage, not because they've stopped caring, but because they haven't been asked to stay.
Here are some direct quotes from the survey that highlights recurring themes. Provide more career-based learning opportunities through scouting. There needs to be more of a place for Eagles to connect. Offer more relevant programs for young adults. Several respondents also proposed actionable ideas, such as more advanced skill based programming for older scouts and young adults, structured alumni engagement like community gatherings and long term projects, expand leadership roles in units, particularly in mentorship capacities.
From these responses, the NISA Training Committee identified several practical and scalable solutions that councils and local NISA chapters can implement. Host quarterly networking events, both virtual and local. Launch a peer mentorship program for new Eagle Scouts. Develop a career resource hub featuring resume building tools, job boards, and webinars, with many existing resources already available through Explorer and other online resources. Increase NISA visibility on social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram. Provide flexible, locally driven opportunities for college students to stay engaged. Organize Eagle-only service and social events. Recruit young adult Eagle Scouts into local leadership roles, like serving on district, council, and council service territory committees. Create a council Eagle Scout Association. This can be done by the council NISA committee. And equip the district and unit commissioners with promotional materials to share with the troops. These suggestions won't solve every challenge, but they represent tangible ways to reconnect and retain our Eagle Scout alumni. To create lasting engagement after earning the Eagle Scout Award, Council NISA can offer a dynamic two-tiered approach that connects members through both local, hands-on experiences and national inspirational opportunities, all centered around career exploration, mentorship, and shared scouting values. At the local level, Council can host quarterly networking events designed to bring together Eagle Scouts across generations and industries. Each event could rotate by theme, such as business and finance, engineering and technology, medicine and healthcare, public service, and nonprofits. All of these would allow young Eagle Scouts ages 18 to 25 to explore different career fields through direct conversations with professionals. It allows them to build meaningful mentorships with fellow Eagle Scouts and gain access to internships, early career roles, and personal guidance. To make these gatherings more engaging and true to the scouting experience, NISA could also include hands-on outdoor activities that keep members active while building camaraderie. Activities to keep young Eagle Scouts involved and active could include promoting national high adventure bases like Philmont, Sea Base, Northern Tier, or Summit Bechtel Reserve, organizing backpacking trips to national parks across the U.S., hosting travel-based adventures such as biking or kayaking trips in Europe or South America, planning excursions to unique destinations like the Swamp Base in Louisiana, and coordinate local service projects, campouts, or day hikes tied to each networking theme. These types of activities encourage connection through shared adventure, teamwork, and exploration, core values that originally shaped every Eagle Scout's journey. They also offer a fun, meaningful way for members to network beyond formal settings and continue living out the ideals of scouting. At the national level, NISA can host exclusive webinars featuring prominent Eagle Scouts who have achieved success in high-profile careers, such as NFL players, astronauts, CEOs, government officials, and more. Through these digital events, members can hear authentic stories of success and overcoming setbacks. They can learn how scouting helps shape personal and professional values, receive career insights and life advice from leaders they admire, and feel recognized, motivated, and proud to be part of the NISA community. Together, these local and national events form a powerful system. Young adult Eagle Scouts are introduced to real-world pathways and professional networks. Established Eagle Scouts find meaningful ways to mentor, recruit, and help to engage young adults. And all members are reminded that NISA is not just a scholarship giveaway. It's a lifelong network of service, ambition, and shared identity. By promoting these offerings as exclusive to NISA members, The organization reinforces the value of lifelong engagement and inspires more Eagle Scouts to stay connected as 5-year or lifetime members. Utilizing the resources of your local community, the Council NISA could provide networking events that bring together local industry leaders and young adult Eagles to learn about how to gain entry into their industry. Eagle Scout professional groups could offer tours of their companies and even offer younger Scouts the ability to earn merit badges related to their industry. The first image is a picture of the annual Greater Los Angeles Area Council Legal Eagle who offers the Law Merit Badge at a local law school. The second image is a group of Eagle Scouts touring a local business. The owner of the business and the gentleman leading the tour is also an Eagle Scout.
These two QR codes will lead you to two free resources that you can share with your Eagle Scouts. We discovered in those responses that there is a desire by young people to learn about career and character development as they make the transition between secondary, post secondary education, and into a career. The first QR code will lead to the Scouting America Exploring website. It provides a career and character development lessons and activities. The second is ONET, and it has two useful parts that will help Eagle Scouts begin the process of career exploration. The Exploring website is a great resource for Eagle Scouts. If you scroll below on this page, you'll find a library of lessons and activities for older Scouts. This library includes activities in the areas of career exploration and life skills. This image of the ONET website, if you look at the upper right hand corner, you will notice a place to insert a job title. By the way, there is over 12,800 different job titles. Once you add in a job title in the box circled, then click Go. It will make you a list of careers that include your selected career, but also many related careers. After they select a career from the list and then click Go from the system, you will provide a great detail of information about their selected career, including skills, knowledge, and education required. Also, the average starting, middle, and top salaries of the national and state levels. If a scout has not selected a career, they could generate a list of possible careers by taking this simple career interest survey. The profile only takes between 30 to 45 minutes to complete, and it's a great way to explore different careers.
Scouting naturally operates like a revolving door, with new members constantly coming in while more experienced scouts and leaders move on to other chapters of their lives. This ongoing cycle presents both a challenge and an opportunity for sustaining strong leadership within NISA at all levels. To ensure that NISA remains vibrant, relevant, and effective in supporting Eagle Scouts, it is crucial to actively involve young adult Eagle Scouts in leadership roles throughout the organization. Their fresh perspectives, energy, and new ideas are invaluable assets that can help reinvigorate programs and broaden engagement. However, this involvement should be balanced with experienced leaders providing mentorship, guidance, and support. It's not about Eagle Scouts taking over, but rather about creating an environment where they can grow into leaders through meaningful opportunities and trusted guidance. This collaborative approach helps build a sustainable leadership pipeline where knowledge and experience are passed down while encouraging innovation and enthusiasm. By fostering this balance between seasoned scout leaders and emerging talent, NISA can adapt to changing times while continuing its mission of service, mentorship, and community building. Engaging Eagle Scouts with proper leadership development will bring fresh ideas, attract new participants, and keep the spirit of scouting alive for years to come.
We only communicated with a small slice of the 2 million Eagle Scouts, but the information we gathered offered some powerful insights. We recognize that this data doesn't represent every council or every experience, but even with its limitation, it tells us something important, that Earning an Eagle isn't just the end of the journey, it's the beginning of a lifelong identity. We all say it, once an Eagle, always an Eagle. These responses remind us that Eagle Scouts want to stay connected. They just need the right opportunities at the right time in the right format. It's now up to us, NISA leaders, volunteers, and professionals to make those opportunities visible, accessible, and meaningful. So let's take what we've learned from this small group and use it to shape the future of NISA, not just for nostalgia, but for real, lasting engagement. If we act on just even a few of these ideas, we can build a stronger, more connected future for Eagle Scouts, for NISA, and for Scouting as a whole. We encourage you and your council to take these next steps and talk to your Eagle Scouts in your council. You may use these questions shared in this presentation or ask your own questions. We believe that you will identify specific, useful themes that can be used to develop plans your council could use to engage your Eagle Scouts to stay engaged in scouting. Thank you so much. Remember what they taught you in Wood Badge. Feedback is a gift. Your feedback helps improve these webinars. Please scan this QR code that leads to a satisfaction survey. If you think of questions, you may submit your questions to the nisa.org website. Thanks.
We have shared with you the benefits of retaining your Eagle Scouts in the Scouting program and suggestions on how to achieve this goal. Now you must take the next step. You can use our questions and draw your own conclusions. This can be done at troop, cruise, ship, post meetings, district and council events. The focus should be on your conversations that take place between Scout leaders and your Eagle Scouts in your council. From these conversations, generate plans to encourage your youth to stay engaged and support the Scouting program in your council. As the NISA VP of Training, I would be remiss if I did not request that all Eagle Scouts lead by example and become members of the National Eagle Scout Association, as well as join the NISA Legacy Society. To join the NISA or the NISA Legacy Society, go to nisa.org website, use the drop-down menu under Take Action. I cannot measure the benefits I gained from being a youth in Scouting, but I also learned a great deal by staying in the Scouting program as an adult. Please take the satisfaction survey on the QR code. This is how we improve these webinars, and we again thank you for viewing this presentation. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.